Buenas noches. Before I say anything else, let me say that I'd like for us to thank the Tohono people for sharing this land with us. And then I want to congratulate felicidades to each and every one of you who are graduating today. And to your families who have supported you, your teachers, your friends, your colleagues here, and of course all your teachers and the staff and administrators of Pima College. No saben cuánta alegría me da. You have no idea how happy it makes me to be back here at Pima College. I retired in the year 2000. And I started working here in 1969. I loved every minute of the time I spent here. The student body at Pima is one of the most energetic, vigorous, diverse, intelligent, and hardworking student body that I've ever seen. And I learned and learned from each one of the students I've had, as I'm sure the teachers do today. So I congratulate all of you. And it fills me also with happiness to see that multiculturalism, is that the word, is alive and well here. Pima College was founded on that basis. And in 1969, that was a brand new, innovative concept. And in all these years, Pima has always been faithful and committed to this multicultural society that we live in. So I want to congratulate. I want to talk a little bit about who we are here in Tucson. We are a community that is, yes, truly multicultural. We are those of us who maybe have lived here since time immemorial, people who have always seen the sun rise, who have smelled the wonderful aroma of the wet creosote after the first summer rain. We have those whose families have been here for generations, and we have those who have arrived just recently. Some who have come from the Midwestern plains and lakes, some who have come from Mexico and Guatemala and Nicaragua, Honduras, some who have come from California, some who have crossed the Pacific to come, some who have crossed the Atlantic. And then we have those people who have come because they're making the last home, you know, the elderly who come to retire. We have an incredibly fascinating group of people who live here. Already we spoke a bit about the statistics. But I'm thinking of the greater Tucson community, the Pima community to which we all belong. That community which values education, and we have that struggle going on now to support our education institutions. But each and every one of you are proof of how much we care, so that we have institutions where everyone who walks in that door can come in and find something that will help them make a better life, something that will help you learn, that will help us learn and have another skill. And tonight, when we come together, let us celebrate what you have all accomplished. I vow, because I know how hard it is to make each class. I know how hard for many to have 2 jobs in order to pay for the expenses, how hard to pay for a babysitter, how difficult it is to meet all of the family responsibilities and make it to class, do the homework, study for exams, and learn. And that which shows that great commitment to learning, to aspiring, to acquiring knowledge, to acquiring those skills that you need precisely for the challenges of which we spoke before. What challenges? Oh my gosh. I'm an historian. And you know, we're living in a time of real crossroads, a time which other historians in the future will look at this moment as a watershed. You who have a road, but the road is not there. You will have to make it. Because how are we going to deal, for example, with things that come to us in these great storms that are constantly of higher intensity, that we're trying to understand what we call global warming? We have the shaky earth, in a sense. Earthquakes, volcanoes, all those things that have always been there, but now we have added others which we make ourselves. The earthquake, if you like, of the economic collapse that we almost suffered and are still on very shaky ground. We have the shaky ground that comes from oil that is coming into the Gulf of Mexico and no one knows how to stop it. That is, these are the challenges that my generation is leaving your generation. We have done great things, but we have made great messes, and we're leaving them to you. And so that's why we have to do our part and teach you how to go about solving those things. But at the same time that we have that, we have to protect our way of life. We have to protect those values that we all believe in so dearly, in liberty, in freedom, and equality. Those are not just given to us and they will be there forever, but those are values that we have to constantly protect, that through our knowledge, through our civic participation, we make them a real thing in our world. And right now, we have a legislature which has really challenged the interpretation of our Constitution, where certain issues of equality, of what we call racial profiling, are really up for debate. I don't know how that would be resolved, but the truth of the matter is that as citizens, we need to participate in that dialogue. We need to participate in the discourse on the solution to those issues. We need to have always foremost in our mind that if our education does anything for us, it gives us the power to insist always on liberty, freedom, and equality for each and every one, no matter how different, no matter how far they may be in our culture. We must always see the human being that we believe is there. Every human being treated with respect. And that is something which our values teach us, but which are always there for us to fight for. We cannot live in fear. We cannot live in fear of crime. We cannot live in fear of there not being money. We cannot live in fear of anything. Because times are difficult, but our vigor, our working together, our belief in our values, our helping each other, our building a community out of all our differences, that is where we will find our strength, and we will be able to confront anything that comes before us, always together. We have a saying in Spanish, el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. When the people are together, nothing will defeat them. And we, with all our differences, we must be together in our Tucson community, in our Pima community, helping one another and putting out the hand to everyone who has helped us. Each and every one of us is here because the parents, the family, the teachers, the friends, everyone has had someone to help you go through. And now it's your turn. Turn your hand and help others as well. Felicidades. Enjoy your day today. Have great pride in what you are doing, as we are proud of you. And please, if you come to the university, come see me. I will be seeing you there. Felicidades.